Welcome to my level here in Assassin's Creed Story Creator, titled Pilgrimage to Zeus. The synopsis is to gather a temple of Zeus priestesses and escort them safely on their pilgrimage to the altar of Zeus. Originally, the plan was to take these priestesses to Kefalonia Island with the Lightning Zeus, but due to the fact that I could not get the NPCs to get on the large ship, the Adrestia, and the fact that they were very temperamental with taking the small ship one at a time, small boats one at a time, I decided to keep it all within the mainland, and instead of going from the altar of Zeus to the Lightning Zeus statue, I started in a little fishing village closer to the priestesses' starting locations, and ended here at the altar of Zeus. So, looking into assets, got the High Priestess. Looking in here, she can be killed. Also, I wanted to make her a follower of Ares priest, but when I did that, she decided to constantly get off of the horse and fight everything and everybody, and so instead of letting her have a sword to fight at the end of the story, she's just swordless, weaponless. We've got other priestesses here. Their starting locations, same thing here. They are all civilians. They all look the same. So with the followers, there are a few different styles of followers here. Followers being the followers of Ares, or this little cult faction. So I labeled them all as Athenians because they are in Athens. With the Athenian behavior, they wouldn't fight and try to kill everybody. They would just be seen as Athenians by the other, people in this area. So all of them, instead of being, followers, I made them with that behavior with this feature. So all of them are one of the Athenians. See this guy? He's a brute. They're all elite. There's another brute. Where's this one? This guy is different. So he's a heavy soldier. Okay, so going into the story, starting with a talk starter, setting the behavior, relationship behavior of all of the priestesses to ally, which changes later in the story. Opening the dialogue. Here, each time we go into the dialogue in the sequence, you have the characters, NPCs, player character. You have their facial expressions, body language. In this case, there's a choice of different options to see, with an accept option and an exit option here. Some of these are just for more information. So as we go into the next thing, we are doing an escort. Escort the priestess. Talk to the priestess. Same thing here. Open this up. There's the talk information, just like before. This one, we start going into sacrifices, starting at where the player is currently talking to the person. Going to kill, in this case, a boar. Going to return to the priestess. do that. So, escort the priestess. They're going to a new location. And the sequence goes, second sacrifice is to find and kill 3 boars. Kill 3 boars. Turn to the priestess. Third temple priestess, same thing as before. Here we have, I added a wait operator to do this combo where the player had to do both of these kill objectives, to kill the bear, to kill the 10 wolves before they could return to the priestess. Otherwise, it would just accept if they did one or the other. It's one thing I noticed. Going farther on. So our third sacrifice, escort the priestesses, taking them to altar of Zeus. The final sacrifice is a little bit more in here. So it comes with this talk starter. Here's that conversation. And this is where the relationship goes from ally to minus an ally. So when you open up here, you're removing the action type of ally. I also have an attack behavior set for the priestesses, set for the followers. I have a follow behavior set for the followers to follow the player. And the kill objectives. Kill the 4 priestesses. Kill all the rest of the followers. So these all look pretty much the same. And kill target. And once again, wait all operator for all of these kill objectives before the player can close out and successfully complete the mission. So let's get into it. Here we are at the beginning of my story. A pilgrimage to Zeus at this little fishing village on the west side of Arcadia. Talk to the high priestess is how we start this quest. So let's talk to this lady. Ah, Mystios, just the person I was praying to see. I knew the gods would send you my way. Sorry, who are you? Oh, how rude of me. I am the high priestess of the temple of Zeus. What can I do for you, priestess? The other temple priestesses and I wish for you to escort us on our sacrificial pilgrimage to the altar of Zeus. Where are the other priestesses? I do not see them around here. No, they are not here. We must gather them along the way. So, where do we find these other priestesses? One priestess is at the temple of Zeus in Mycenae, one at the temple in Eladia, and the last is in Achaia. Where to first? We should go on horseback to the temple of Zeus in Mycenae first, and make our way north. Let us be on our way. So here they are, on their way to this temple of Zeus, Mycenae. Isios, High Priestess, it is good to see you. It is time we take our pilgrimage to the altar of Zeus. Praise the gods! I must make a sacrifice before I leave the temple. Mistios, would you be able to assist me? How may I be of service? I need you to kill a boar and return the pelt to me. Tell me where to find you a boar. You can find a boar southwest of here at the giant boar hideout. I shall return with your boar. So finding the boar can be anywhere. It doesn't have to be at these specific places. These are just suggestions in the dialogue where you can find the animals. Craft some arrows. It's Icarus to see where these animals are. There's plenty of boar, lynxes, bears, wolves. I've killed your boar and returned with the pelt. Thank you for completing my sacrifice, Mistios. We must continue on our pilgrimage. Where to next? Let us travel north to the temple of Zeus in Lydia. Off we go. Finding a horse for them to ride is quite helpful here. Otherwise, that second escort ends up running on foot. And the whole point is to try to keep them alive. So, running past danger. Welcome, Mistios. High Priestess? Sister? Sister, we have come to collect you on our pilgrimage to Zeus. Ah, yes. I was hoping to see you soon. Before I leave this place, I must make a sacrifice. And you're about to tell me that you require my assistance, correct? Why, yes. You're so intuitive, Mistios. What do you need me to kill? My sacrifice must be 3 boars. Is 1 boar not enough? No, unfortunately, my ritual requires much more blood than 1 boar alone can provide. Tell me where to find these boars. You shall find the boars you need at the stable of Achaeus, northwest of here. I will be back with your boar's flesh. Kill the boars, back to the temple. Back to the priestess. I completed your task and returned with the blood of 3 boars. Misthios, I am very grateful for your assistance. Shall we continue on our journey? What is our next destination? The last priestess is farther the north in the temple of Zeus and Achaea. Let us be on our way. Find them some horses. Take them to the next temple to see the 3rd priestess. By the gods, it is the great Misthios. I see you have brought the high priestess and my sisters along with you. It is time we complete our pilgrimage to the altar of Zeus. Yes, we must, but before you go, you need me to help you with the sacrifice. Am I right? Well, yes, that is correct. Let me guess. I need to kill some more boars. Well, no, there aren't many boars around here, so I will need you to sacrifice wolves for me instead. Wolves? How many? I must have 10 wolves for my ritual, as well as a bear. Malaka, a bear too? Tell me where to find these wolves. Wolves live in the wilderness. Not everyone knew that, Misthios. Tell me where to find you a bear. Do bears not defecate in the woods, Misthios?
Apollo's chariot comes.
Fine. I shall be back with your wolves and your bear. So here, it doesn't matter if you kill the wolves first, if you kill the bear first, if you do some wolves, the bear, and then the rest of the wolves, like in this case. Once again, crafting arrows, using Icarus to find where the wolves are. And then returning back to the priestess. "10 wolves and a bear, as requested." Many thanks, Misthios. I knew you would be up to the task. now time we make our way back to the great altar of Zeus in Attica. Let us be off. Once again, escorting the priestesses, giving them some horses, especially for this trip. This trek being the longest of them all the way over to the temple. The altar of Zeus. So it's like kind of like a mother duck situation where you have to keep all of the priestesses safe. None of them can die. If they die, it's, game over. Sometimes they get lost. Sometimes they lose their horse. And if they get caught behind, they stop following. So you have to get in a close enough proximity in order for them to keep on your tail. Here we are, the altar of Zeus. All 4 priestesses. That links. Here we are, back at the altar of Zeus. High priestess, could not help but notice that you had not yet made a sacrifice. Yes, Misthios, that is correct. I have yet to make my sacrifice to the great god Ares. Wait, Ares? I thought you were making sacrifices to Zeus. Zeus, that old fool. No, we are the priestesses of the followers of Ares. I thought you were dressed a bit off for being priestesses of Zeus. What is your intention here? We intend to completely destroy this altar to Zeus, but first I must make my sacrifice to Ares and kill you. It's just like Ares to have someone else do his dirty work. How dare you criticize the great and powerful Ares? Great and powerful, my foot! I will make you regret your words. I will like you to see you try. Bring it on. Killing the priestesses. Killing all of the rest of the followers of Zeus. The 26 additional people. It's hard. They desynchronize. I desynchronized. It died. So you gotta kill them all for elite. So what's excellent is that you don't have to restart when you desynchronize. And thank you so much for watching my video.